He knows.
He knows.
I mean, he's a Creed, you know, he suggested the game. Of course he's playing.
Yeah. So I think that, yeah, he's probably knocked out like 20 people. And he's like, take that. So, I love Creed.
Good.
I played Duncan in Creed. That was great. I wrestled.
Duncan, our guy behind the camera, by the way. Say hi, Duncan. Okay, so we're getting back into the match.
Creed is amazing.
Creed's awesome.
Okay, so King Feener, if you really think Creed would be awesome, go ahead and drop the devs a line, and they have a really cool arcade version too.
All right, Steve, I'm right behind you. I'm right here.
I'm staying in between. I'm not on any point.
I just had to cough right there.
So you put us on mute just for a second?
I put us on mute just for a
I
second.
think that's smart.
Yep.
Okay, so we are back to Ruins Bay.
Okay, I'm gonna come back now. Anthony, you out there already?
I got a guy coming.
I'm here. Okay, I'm coming, go.
All right, yeah, so we're back to Ruins Bay. And this one's super close right out the gate. I mean, these guys went toe-to-toe right down to the wire in their first matchup right here. The final is actually 100% to 96%. That's as close as you get in After H. So, let's see. Hey, unlike the last match where VR Territory Orlando kind of got taken advantage of, you know, they're getting out to an early lead. They're getting out to an early lead right now. So pretty cool things to see from this VR Territory Orlando team. I think, you know, possibly they've just had more practice using this map because they seem to be way more comfortable when we get to Ruins Bay.
Right, and so it could be that every time we go to Ruins Bay, they could win.
Anthony, can you take him? Go fight him at
And since we started there, that would be where the fifth map takes place. So interesting thing to keep an eye on right there.
Got him.
Side of the map.
I'm getting by right side still. I got one more guy here.
Hey, it looks like VR Junkies Arizona, they just got the lead back. Well, momentarily, it's back to even.
Oh, even.
Don't want to get ahead of
Man, I
myself.
think this just shows the quality of the competition here.
No, these arcades, they've been practicing, they've been recruiting their players. These arcades are really, really good. And both of these guys, in our past tournaments, have been, I think, at least into the Elite Eight every time.
Yeah, so VR Junkies has made it into the elite every time. And then VR Territory Orlando, I feel like VR Territory Canada has been knocked out a few times in the first round, I feel like. Although they've gone up against some tough competitors, so like VR World New York.
Absolutely.
So, but with VR Territory Orlando, I think they've typically made it the farthest out of the VR Territory chain.
Yeah.
So, VR Territory LA is their headquarters, and they've done pretty well too. So they got knocked out, I think, by Outer Limits.
Yeah, so the VR
Skyfront.
Territory... Yeah. And yeah, I love those guys over there at VR Territory. Their CEO, Shabir, has been super involved in the league, and he's been a huge help. So shouts to Shabir and the VR Territory team.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, blink once and you look up, and VR Junkies Arizona has
taking the
built
lead.
a pretty good lead right here, but we saw this last time. You know, we saw this last time, and VR Territory Orlando was able to come back and take control and win it in the last minute.
So I wonder if he'll
Didn't
get
mean to
that
rhyme.
close, right? Come back to win it in a minute. Yeah, so I think last time we saw the win by less than 4 percentage points on this map.
Yes, it was that close, 100 to 96. So we'll see if VR Territory, if they can come back, if they can take control. I think one thing that's really easy to do is when you see yourself, you know, start to get down in the percentage points, you know, you're not getting as many kills. One thing that is really easy for these teams to do is to, you know, feel like they need to be the guy to get their team back in it, and they kind of go full on Rambo.
Right, which you can get killed a lot if you go full on Rambo.
Yeah.
Unless you VR Junkies Stu. Well, actually, VR Junkies Stu, VR Junkies Anthony is pulling up top right now. And Breezy is actually doing pretty hot too. So, Breezy is currently in second.
So if we zoom out a little bit, one thing that I have noticed is it seems like the VR Junkies Arizona team, that they're kind of moving in pairs.
Yeah, look at all those kills right there, though. So, VR Junkies, Jason and Stu are definitely taking over A. I wonder if they'll go towards B.
Oh, they're off on their own.
No, look, they just passed each other.
So VR Junkies Jason, if you see him down there, he went out of the zone. He knows that his team has control. So he went out of the zone, just got killed, but that's kind of an interesting strategy because you
Check it
know
out
that
up
they're going to
top
have to
there.
go in.
Breezy's trying to take over the map. Oh,
Just got killed.
yep.
Good idea, you know.
Doodly doo.
The doodly
Didgeridoo
doer.
doodly doo.
The doodly doer has the most kills and the most deaths. So
That's
he's
true.
been really active.
Yeah.
Taking a look at him right now, you know, the 2 points, point C and point B, those are probably kind of the, how do they say it in politics? The swing?
The swing points.
The swing points.
Swing states.
Because, you know, because A, that's kind of the action zone. That's where most people are converging. And a lot of the smarter players, you know, like Doodly Doo, like he was just doing, you kind of sneak around back and take one of those other points while nobody's watching. And those, to me, if you can control B and C and let, you know, A just kind of take care of itself, that's where I think the best strategy's at.
I
But
think so.
there's just so much action at point A.
We got one guy on tower, guy on tower.
So last time I looked up, VR Junkies Arizona was up 10. They've stretched that lead out to about 20. So they're doing a really good job.
Yeah, and you know who's not having a great game this time, and maybe he's listening. So, you know, just good luck, VR Territory Nick. He's having a tough time. So he has only had 4 kills, 14 deaths, and usually he's been on the top of his team.
Yeah, I think the last time we watched, he was at 38 kills. So we'll have to check the Discord after, see if something happened. But, you know, having a tough go of it this round.
Yeah. VR Junkie Stu, though, is really on top. I think he is at 4 kills right now. 4 kill streak.
Man, just when it looked like VR Territory Orlando was going to take control at that spot. Man, VR Junkie Sal, he's in a prime position defending Zone A. So, you know, I'm not sure about the strategy of VR Territory Orlando really going all in on point A. I think that they have some opportunities elsewhere. I know it's tough to kind of give up that point, especially when there's so much action going on over there, but there's an opportunity to gain 2 points to 1 if they go around on that back end and try to take control of C. So we'll see.
Yeah, and C is being super well defended. So I think VR Junkies Arizona is bringing the Arizona Heat.
Bring in the Arizona Heat.
Let's go back to A. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically that would be what? In Miami? Orlando's a little bit closer.
The Orlando Heat.
Way back, Steve.
Where from? Oh, yeah, left side. At least
So, you know, without anything unforeseen happening, it looks like VR Junkies Arizona is going to take commanding lead,
I think so. It's going to be 2-1.
2-1 with only one more match to win.
I think we're going to go to the cliffs here pretty soon.
right side, yeah.
And that's the map that they dominated. So, gonna need a, you know,
You going towards C or do you guys?
pretty good effort here going forward from the
Yeah.
VR Territory team, but definitely possible. They got some really good players. If VR Territory Nick can get back to what he was
Get
doing in
back into
round
his
1,
game, I think he
they're back
will
in
do
it.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So VR Territory Nick Where's he at?
All right, hey, go right.
He's over there. Just saw him, and that's match.
That's match. That's match. So we're going into the last round with these two guys. VR Junkies Arizona only needs one more to get into the final.